Welcome back to Knights TV. Paige Martin alongside Spencer Burke. Spencer, the Knights collected a total of 4 out of a potential 6 points this past weekend, but they were still missing a few other key players.
That's right, Paige. Alex Fermenton, Robert Thomas, and Max Jones were all still away at Buffalo for the World Juniors, and all 3 of them brought back some hardware. Max Jones won the bronze with Team USA, and Alex Fermenton and Robert Thomas brought back the gold for Canada.
And former London Knight Victor Mete was also on that Canadian roster and brought home the gold medal, and just after the World Junior Tournament, he was sent back to the Montreal Canadiens. Spencer, the biggest story of the week is how busy the Knights have been before the trade deadline.
That's right, Paige. Rob Simpson and his staff were very busy this week, completing 4 trades already before the deadline. The first trade, sending Cliff Pugh over to the Kingston Frontenacs in exchange for forward Nathan Dunkley, a 3rd-round pick in 2019 and a 2nd-round pick in 2020. Dunkley, the 17-year-old centerman, was selected 17th overall in the 2016 OHL draft. In 31 games this season with Kingston, he recorded 33 points, and he already has 2 points in 3 games he's played with the London Knights. Dunkley is projected to go in the first few rounds of this year's NHL draft.
And the Knights weren't done working with Kingston, as they traded Max Jones to the Frontenacs in exchange for Sergei Popov as well as priority selections. Those selections included a 2nd-rounder in 2023 as well as a 3rd-rounder in 2021. Sergei Popov is a 17-year-old left winger. He went 38th overall in the 2016 priority selection, and he will be looking to bring some serious speed to the Knights lineup.
In the Knights' 3rd trade of the week, they dealt Robert Thomas to the Hamilton Bulldogs in exchange for young up-and-coming centerman Connor McMichael, as well as some future considerations. The Knights will receive 5 picks in return for Thomas. 4 of those picks will be conditional, and 2 of those 4 conditional picks depend on if Thomas returns to the OHL next season. And going back to Connor McMichael, the Knights are getting a highly touted young prospect who has played for Canada at the Under-17 World Hockey Championships, and the 16-year-old centerman is known for his vision and his playmaking ability.
And in the Knights' 4th deadline deal, they sent Sam Militek to the Niagara Ice Dogs in exchange for several priority selections. Those selections include a 2nd-round pick in 2018, a 2nd-round pick in 2024, another 2nd-round pick in 2025, as well as a 3rd-round pick in 2022. And packaged in with Militek heading to Niagara is a 3rd-round priority selection in 2018.
Well, it's been a crazy week, Paige, but still lots of hockey to be played this season. The Knights actually walk away this week having net 12 priority selections, so it's safe to say the future is very bright for the London Knights.
Coming up, the Knights will be back in action here at Budweiser Gardens on Thursday night as they host the Kitchener Rangers, and Knights fans, make sure you get here early as the first 5,000 fans will receive a poster calendar. And on Friday, the Knights will be hosting the Hamilton Bulldogs, which will also be the return of Robert Thomas.
On Friday, London will also be honoring the 2018 World Junior Champions, and on Sunday, they'll be in Kitchener to play the Rangers for the 2nd time in 3 games. For Knights TV, I'm Spencer Burke.
And I'm Paige Martin.